Hey everybody, Thacia here with Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin, coming to you for one of my 365 days from my heart to yours. And just wanted to talk a little bit today about faith in these transitory places that we're in. Just having faith in yourself, faith in the universe, faith in your path. When this old energy is basically coming out to be let go, but it's coming up and it's like freaking kicking and screaming on its way out. It's not just gonna like walk out of the door nicely and be like, yes, thank you, goodbye. I mean, sometimes sure that happens, but sometimes it's like, it's confusing and it's frustrating and it's like, what the hell? So just, having faith, and faith is, believing in the unseen, believing in something because you just know it in your heart. And also, believing in it because you're receiving messages, from your team, from the universe, from, all around. And, even in those messages, it is so easy to like, fall into the trap of this old energy, because it is like, as I said, kicking and screaming on its way out. It's like, throwing a tantrum, like it's pissed off. Even, because it at one time had served you. And you created this pattern, you created this need. And you're now, creating new patterns and, new needs and letting go of old ones. And in letting go, it just is sometimes, it can, seem like a bipolar day. So for instance, you see like, I've been seeing 555 and a hawk, 555 and a hawk, and I'm like, yes, and 444 and other numbers that, are beautiful for me, like 333, the mind, body, and spirit, but also it's my team being like, we got ya, you're good, you're gonna be okay. Or like, I come out and an eagle flies over my freaking head. And then, 2 hours later, I'm like, oh, but there's all this stuff that I'm seeing, and what kind of change are you bringing me? If this is what's happening, like my car, like discussing with a friend, I backed out of my sister's driveway and ripped like a hole in the cooler and some lines on my power steering. So I had to pay $350. I'm like, universe, did you not know that, my issue is with, part of my issue is with my finances, and then it'll be like, then I'm driving away and I see the hawk and the 555 and I'm like, oh my God. So just have faith and know that when you're seeing signs and synchronicities that it is gonna be okay. And, I have to keep reassuring myself and like talking myself up, being like, it's okay, you have your team, you get to be the creator, you get to make all the choices. And it's hard sometimes in the 3D realm to just let things flow, because what we are seeing in front of us is like the opposite of what we've asked for. But this stuff has to come up, and we have to live through it and not live in it, and go in that, the downward spiral where I'm just living in it, and this is who I am, and this, this circumstance is my life forever. But your circumstances, the circumference is what's around you. So this is not you. It's something that is going on around you, and you can be the observer, and you can know. The universe is like, hey, Thacia, like, it's okay. We got ya. There's change coming. It's just it's this 3D realm BS that you just have to live through and not in. And realize that, like I talked about yesterday or the day before, that it's like, you get to rewrite those contracts daily. You get to say, you know what, this is not what I want to manifest. This is what I want to manifest. And, before I used to get so, freaked out when I was, having these emotions come up that, oh my God, I'm going to ruin everything because I'm thinking this. No, you can think it. Just observe it. And don't, relate to it or grab onto it and say, yes, I'm going to think about this, but then, yes, this is what's going to happen. I know it is, if it's, something that you don't want. Just see it and go, and maybe you can recognize why that was there in the first place. Like, why was this pattern created? What was I trying to learn? And sometimes it's just getting through that day and having faith, because you're living through these emotions. It's kicking, it's screaming, and it's nonsense. It's just utter nonsense. But that's okay, because tomorrow's a new day and you can rewrite those contracts and decide, I'm going to have faith. I'm going to trust in the universe, because my spirit guide, the freaking hawk, is saying, look, you need to have a higher vantage point. We've got that. We've got you. And some of the times this hawk and this 555 have been when I'm thinking about, new steps to take on my journey. And they're like, yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. So just have faith. And it's not always about what we see right in front of us. It's having that faith and trusting in our hearts and in the universe that everything's gonna be cool. Like, we have gotten this far. And the universe, as I've said before, always wants something better. It's like this or something better, and the universe is like, something better! We have something better for you! And sometimes we just have to listen and then be patient and have faith. Just have faith in it all. Have faith in the process, because there is a process. No matter how many times I've wanted to go from A to Z without taking any of these, stuff in between, there's a process. And that's okay. Because if we didn't go through the process, we would miss so much beauty. Yes, we might miss some pain, but we would miss the beauty most of all. So have faith in you, in your divine essence, in your divine expression. Because whatever path you take, whatever choice you make, the universe has eternal adoration and love for you, just being. And we have this whole army and cheering section. It's like an army cheering session, wanting what's best for us. And just, all we have to do is be willing. Be willing to have faith in it all. So this is, just as much as, it's information for you, it's information for me as well. These daily lessons are solidifying all the things that I am going through. And, I was talking with my partner yesterday, and, You know, he just mentioned, you know, there may be some stuff you might need to go through. You know, you asked for this, and the universe is lovingly showing you what you want. You know, we're part of that. And really, in the end, it's our perception of how we view things. We can make it hard, or we can make it easy, and we can put that in our contract. I no longer wish to receive my lessons by heartache and pain. I no longer attach to my karma. I'm releasing all contracts that no longer serve my highest and best good. Because guess what? You get to create what you want. So have faith in that. And have faith in your divine essence, in your divine expression, because it's beautiful, and every moment, whether we're aware of it, we're divine. And everybody else is divine. Nobody's more divine than the other person because they prayed 6 times this week, or they meditated. You're divine right where you're at. And whatever you're doing. And maybe some of that doing is just holding space. Is just being you. So have faith in you and just be that beautiful, magnificent, divine expression that you are of this universe. Okay. I think that's all for today. So I love you, and man, I just appreciate this journey that I've been on with you all, and the universe and myself, and it's just been beautiful, and I'm grateful for it.